2011 was all about shale, as exploration and drilling in the Utica and Marcellus shale plays presented new opportunities in the Youngstown-Warren region. The valley was abuzz with excitement over the estimated 500 trillion cubic feet of natural gas in what is considered one of the world's largest natural gas deposits, right here below Ohio, Pennsylvania, and 4 neighboring states. All that gas means economic growth for the region. One of the first companies to take advantage of our prime location was V&M, which announced its $650 million, 1 million square foot expansion project on the border of Girard and Youngstown in 2010, after nearly a year and a half of negotiations and assistance from the Chamber's Economic Development Division. Throughout 2011, the rolling mill took shape with the goal of providing seamless steel pipe to the natural gas drilling industry.
We'll serve all the U.S. shale plays. The new mill gives us a tremendous flexibility, both for our existing customers as well as for the emerging opportunities in the north-central United States, as well as right here in the Utica and Marcellus shales.
Youngstown's Deering Compressor and Pump Company, which manufactures pumps and compressors for the natural gas drilling industry, has also seen an increase in business associated with the Marcellus and Utica reserves.
Our customer base includes all the independent and major oil and gas producers in the region, in addition to the midstream transporters and processing companies and natural gas storage and transmission companies.
In fact, the company recently expanded its manufacturing operations to meet the long-term production needs of the region's oil and gas industry.
Adequate capacity is a moving target. We've expanded 3 times since 2005, and each time the level of expansion, we outgrew the level of expansion by the time it was completed.
The growth of companies like these as a result of increased shale activity equates to higher employment numbers in the valley.
Over the past 2 years, Deering's hired 110 new employees. Of those employees that we've hired, 60% of those are recent graduates from technical schools, high schools, and colleges. A portion were also unemployed for 60 days or longer. So we feel good about adding to new jobs in the area, creating new positions. We're training in-house, and we're very proud about that.
It is estimated that companies operating in the Youngstown-Warren area have created or plan to create 1,400 jobs related to natural gas and oil exploration. The Chamber began working with local officials to standardize the process for companies interested in setting up shop here. The first Youngstown, Ohio Utica Natural Gas or Young Conference and Expo was held at the Covelli Center November 30th. At peak hours, the conference was buzzing with approximately 1,800 members of the community, oil and natural gas and related industries, and their suppliers. Young was a huge success and one of many signs that shale is making a huge impact on the valley's economy.
Well, I think the Mahoning Valley was really one of the first areas in the state of Ohio to realize the positive economic impact of the Marcellus and now Utica shale plays. A part of that has to do with the fact that in February of 2010, V&M Star announced its $650 million OCTG tube mill project, which was really a leading catalyst for the economic development in the supply chain that we're all beginning to witness because of Marcellus and now Utica. This has a tremendous impact on the Mahoning Valley, not in terms of just a job impact, which so far roughly over 1,000 jobs have been created or announced, but also in the reputation of the Mahoning Valley.
Although shale drilling has its detractors, the natural gas cache found in the shale has the potential to meet the energy needs for generations if approached with care and responsibility.
There's always risk in life. More and more Americans are looking at the risk around them and they're just trying to grapple with how to deal with it. People get alarmed and they're not well educated. And they get their sound bites very quickly on the evening news, not a lot of depth. So they get scared. But what we have here is a fundamental principle in whether you should manage risk or eliminate risk. If we eliminate risk, we've moved backwards in a darker vision for America. If we manage risk based upon management of experts who understand the regulatory history and policy and how it's evolved and the technology involved, we can make this thing work. And in my view, the state of Ohio is ready to do that.
2011 was also about growth. While shale was huge last year and will continue to shape the valley's economy, the Chamber's Economic Development Division worked diligently over the past year to attract new companies to the area and to help local companies grow their operations. We worked with companies from a variety of industries, including food processing, preparation, distribution and supply, steel and aluminum production, mechanical contracting, and fireworks. The Chamber assisted the Anderson-Dubose Company, currently based in Solon, Ohio, in locating a site in Lordstown for the construction of a new headquarters and distribution center to supply paper and food products to all McDonald's restaurants in the tri-state area.
Our customer base is located in Ohio and Pennsylvania, and Youngstown is the weighted centroid for our market. So this was a good area to come to. It has a well-diverse group of people that we need to operate, and that was our choice.
The Chamber also assisted Michigan-based mechanical contractor Decal Inc. to locate a manufacturing facility in Youngstown. Decal serves the automotive, healthcare, commercial, wastewater treatment, and steel industries.
The Chamber was an integral part of us coming down here. It wasn't just us being here, it was finding the right location, finding the right facility, getting people together like local government, even up to Congressman Ryan, getting us FaceTime with him when we had issues trying to close on our property or anything of that nature. They always stepped in to really help expedite our needs to come to a close, and here we are only 6 months later and ready to expand again in the area.
Extrude Ex Aluminum in North Jackson expanded its manufacturing plant in 2011 with the help of the Chamber's Economic Development Division. The Canadian headquartered company provides high-quality custom aluminum extrusions for the industrial and residential architecture and transportation industries, as well as for use in consumer, electrical, and marine products.
I'm very thankful for the help the Regional Chamber has helped us out with receiving the tax abatement. By us receiving the tax abatement, it helped our owner reassure himself with his $15 million investment, and it's going to put back money into the community by adding 25 to 40 jobs when this is all said and done, probably over a 3-year period. So with the support of the community, I'm so thankful, and we're going to be around for a long time.
And late in the year, because V&M's parent company Vallourec knows the value of doing business here, the company announced plans to construct a $57 million manufacturing facility in Youngstown. The new VAM USA steel pipe threading plant is part of Vallourec's 27-year-old joint venture with Japanese steel company Sumitomo. In total, the Chamber's Economic Development Division had a great year in 2011, successfully working to secure $207,638,000 in investment, 833 new jobs, and 1,048 maintained jobs. The Chamber's International Business Attraction Division is focused on building relationships between Valley companies and international firms that could benefit from locating U.S. operations in the Youngstown-Warren area.
2011 was the year in which the Regional Chamber continued its focus on bringing international investment into the Mahoning Valley. The recognition that we are receiving internationally is playing very well for us. As a result of that recognition, we had over 26 meetings with either overseas businesses or with government agencies talking to us about potential investment into the Mahoning Valley. These include our friends and partners in the Canadian government, the Korean government, and the Chinese government, more specifically Shandong Province, where we have a long-standing MOU and relationship with. We feel these will bear fruit in 2012. Of the 26 meetings, we have identified 3 potential investment opportunities in the Mahoning Valley, and we hope that 2012 will be a year in which international investment and recognition will continue to grow, along with the economy of the Youngstown-Warren metro area.
In 2011, Planey worked with several local companies to expand their international presence and connections.
90% of our product eventually goes overseas. 90%. It usually goes on their piece of equipment in the States, but that piece of equipment usually goes overseas. The Chamber and Cotra actually gave me the opportunity to go over for the Sweet Fair last year, the Solar Wind Earth Energy Trade Show in Guangzhou. Excellent experience, got to meet with a lot of companies over there. I wanted to take a look at what companies are looking to come to the States to work on the solar projects, the wind projects. What can we do to get into that supply chain for when they come to the United States? And so I met with a few companies over there and had the opportunity to make those contacts. for when they came over here, they've already kind of established somebody who can give them control panels for the wind turbines, for the solar panels. So that was a great experience.
With so much exciting news coming out of the Valley, 2011 was all about the spotlight. It shone brightly on the Youngstown-Warren area, and it showed the state, the U.S., and the world that this community's determination and work ethic are formidable forces in turning around our economy and future. Ohio Governor John Kasich was so impressed by the flurry of business growth in the area that he spent a summer day here, attending the Anderson-Dubose groundbreaking in Lordstown, visiting Covelli Enterprises, and touring and meeting with employees of Wheatland Tube's Howland plant and TMK IPSCO in Brookfield. In 2011, the Chamber hosted national and international media showcasing the companies and community that have made the Valley's comeback a reality. Reporters covered the potential associated with the shale industry, the reemergence of manufacturing in the Youngstown-Warren area, and the success of the Lordstown-built Chevrolet Cruze. And who could ignore the news that the Valley led the nation in job growth and the percentage decrease in unemployment? It all goes to prove what AtlanticCities.com said about the Youngstown-Warren metro area and the 20 other metro areas of the Great Lakes region. We are one of the most resilient areas coming out of the recession. While the media covered the Valley for its many accomplishments, the Chamber also promoted the area to the U.S. last year through advertisements in the Wall Street Journal, Site Selection Magazine, and Gas Business Briefing. And 2011 spotlight shone on the hard work of the Chamber's Economic Development Division, which was recognized with several awards for the $650 million V&M expansion project, including first place in the Ohio Economic Development Association's Best Project category, Top Retention and Expansion Project at the Team NEO Economic Development Plus Awards, and the Community Impact Award from Dominion East Ohio. 2011 was a breakthrough year for the Valley, one filled with success, growth, and hope for a future even brighter than the present. And everything the Chamber and the Valley have achieved has been possible because of our strength as a community. It's not about or because of any one person or organization. It's not about any one industry. It's not about the past. So what is it all about?
It's all about us!
It's all about us!
It's all about